everybody. We didn't realize we're live so early. Welcome.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to the 21st edition of Founders Live. 20 plus 1.
That's amazing.
That's a long time. I see we have our 3 viewers who have joined early. So we'll try to stall for 3 minutes because I don't know why it started so early.
Support team. I don't know why we started 4 minutes early, but it's okay. So what are we drinking to commemorate the 21st edition of Founders Live? Masamba kombucha.
Yeah.
What flavor do you have?
The one that I always get, lemon ginger.
I also have lemon ginger. Cheers.
Cheers, guys. So where can people buy Masamba if they want some?
You can order from Masamba Kombucha, and we'll also, if you go onto our Facebook page, and we'll also make sure to put a phone number as well, so that people know where they can get Masamba Kombucha. Okay, so the people who are joining us, please let us know where you're joining from and what you're drinking while you're watching, and anything you have to say about the startup ecosystem in Zim.
I see we have one love, not even a like, it's a love. Who are you? Who is loving us today? We want to see you. Tell us in the comment section who you are, where you're joining from, what are you drinking, if you'd like some kombucha before we start.
And please just also share this on your pages so other people can come in and watch these wonderful startups in Zim and also vote for their favorite.
Yeah, okay, so I think we can get started. So Founders Live is a 99-second competition. For those of you who don't know what it is, I'm sure a lot of our viewers have been with us for the 21 editions, but for those that don't know, it's a 99-second pitch competition. And, you know, we've done it to support the ecosystem in Zimbabwe, the entrepreneur ecosystem. It was founded in 2016 by Nick Hughes in Seattle. And I believe it's in over 55 cities across the world. So I think we'll hear from Nick what Founders Live is all about.
Yep, let's do that.
Founders Live is the global venue for modern entrepreneurs, especially during these very challenging times. The direct impact of COVID-19 is currently being felt around the world, and it could get worse before it gets better. We are here to help you through these challenging times by connecting you to the people, information, and resources meant to move you forward as you start your next project.
We see an opportunity to bring the resources and capital and connections to the people that need it and the people that can use it, no matter where they live in the world. My honest opinion is, no matter what the economic climate is in the world, Founders Live can be important. In the good times, when it's booming, we're here to help grow companies and have them access capital that's flowing around the world and really be a fun, great event and global platform that powers entrepreneurship. In the tough times, we actually think we can be the answer. Given the fact that if people are actually getting laid off and unemployment starts rising, well, the choice to start their own business is front and center, and Founders Live is right there to help them grow. I believe the secret sauce of Founders Live lies in the combination of these 3 words: inspiration, education, and entertainment. Inspiration is rooted in the energy and the passion that every single attendee has. The education is the information that we're bringing to people that they otherwise couldn't find. Founders Live Online helps solve entrepreneurs' daily challenges. If you have a question that you're just wondering, like, I don't know what to do here, you simply need to just type it into Founders Live and someone else will answer it right there for you. And the entertainment is the fun. We believe business should be fun, we believe it should be casual, and we believe it should be inspirational. Founders Live is the perfect place for you to connect with other entrepreneurs and to be inspired.
So there you go. If this is your first time joining us, please let us know in the comment section what you're looking forward to today and what you think Founders Life is all about. And Founders Life is supported by Impact Harare, hosted and organized by. So I'm going to let Tadzoka tell you a little bit more about what Impact Harare is and what we do here.
Okay, so Impact Hub Harare, we are focused on social innovation and social impact, as is suggested in the name. So we do a lot of projects and programs that are really focused towards making a positive impact in our ecosystem, capacity building, just connecting different initiatives and providing them what they need to scale. So we focus a lot on circularity, on the SDGs, and we're just here really. This is why we love Founders Live, because it showcases people who are doing things in the ecosystem. And we believe that the best way for us to make an impact is to catalyze communities and individuals who are doing something. So that's what we do at Impact Hub.
Great. And where can people find you if we want to, become a member or something like that?
Okay, you can find us at www.impacthubharare.net. You can also find us at 194 Bates Avenue, but you should really make an appointment first before dropping by. And yeah, please feel free to contact us. We're very active on social media: Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn. So reach out. We would love to connect with you, and we'd love to have more members and people who are working with us in the community.
Okay, great. So I'm super excited for these startups today. We have 4 startups today. So they're part of our Enriching Africa program, which is focusing on green economy. So mostly SDG 12 and 13. For those of you that know your SDGs, I wonder if you can tell me what 12 and 13 are. But for those who don't want to Google, it's number 12 is responsible production and consumption, and number 13 is climate action. So yeah, without further ado, Suzoka, please tell us who is number 1? Who are we hearing from first?
Okay, so our first startup is, we've got Ruembo Hakata of QuickTill. And QuickTill is a payment solution and a technology company founded in 2019 and formally registered in 2022. The company specializes in disruptive solutions for the retail industry. The vision is to enhance retail processes, making them more eco-friendly and convenient for consumers. Their products and services increase retailers' revenue through billing and receipting efficiently. So let's hear Ruembo's pitch.
Retailers lose thousands of pounds across the region daily because shoppers are tired of long queues, network delays, and poor service. That is why globally, retailers are increasingly looking for ways to remain profitable. We created the QuickTill platform to enable retailers to automatically effect price changes on e-tags and derive customer shopping trends from their dashboard. We added a QuickTill checkout app that enables shoppers to scan product barcodes and pay for them using their smartphones. This reduces their wait time in stores by 80%. With a serviceable market of over 2 million people, the platform is not only lucrative, but flexible, cost-effective, and eco-friendly as compared to the alternatives that are available on the market. Our projections show that in our 5th year, we'll have an annual recurring revenue of over 50,000. This is from software licenses, transaction fees, and advertisements. Our growth plan involves scaling regionally and integrating wearable technologies such as augmented reality promotions in stores and virtual reality shopping from home. We are asking for $10,000 US for working capital and assistance from B2B marketing consultants and professionals. You can find our contact details below. Thank you.
Thank you.
Great. Are you with us, Delia? Please join the stream. What a beautiful presentation you have there.
Okay, and she is on the stream, but via audio only, which is okay. Can you hear us?
Yes, I can. Hello, Oxy and Tuzoka.
Hi, good to hear you. Well done for your pitch. So we're going to wait for the audience to give us some questions, but before that, I have a question just to start us off. What would you say is the major difference between QuickTill and other payment solutions that are out there today?
Okay, so for us, this is not only going to stop at payments. We're looking into making the the retail industry's processes more eco-friendly, as well as to make them more automated. So we aren't just going to work on the payment platform and stop there. We're going to develop it into a holistic shopping experience that both the consumers and retailers can enjoy.
Okay, and I'm just going to push a little bit on there. You said more eco-friendly. How?
Okay. We are working towards introducing paperless systems in Zimbabwe. So it's making the retailers use less paper, and the consumers are more aware about how they can use alternatives to paper, like having their receipts as a digital receipt, and even keeping track of them on their phones instead of having a binder at home.
Okay. So the audience, feel free to post your questions in the comment section. I have a question with regard to your ask. So you're looking for $10,000. Is that a loan? Is that equity? And if it's equity, how much of your company are you willing to give for $10,000?
Oh, we're looking for a loan basis since it will be just for working capital. However, we have some equity up for grabs. People can contact us who are interested in investing on our contact details. I'll be free to share them even after the Founders Live show as well.
Okay, so someone, Timmy Tope says, was about typing that too regarding whether it's loan or equity. And Farai got the SDGs. He's up there. Hey, Farai, climate change, well done. So to just push on this loan, if it's a loan, which you say it is, how much time do you want and need to pay for that loan? And did you have an idea of how much interest as well that you're willing to pay for? And then you also said there's equity up for grabs, and then you just left us hanging. So
she's like, we'll discuss equity in private.
Oh, in private. Okay, that's fair, I guess. That's fair. I just wanted to just highlight in case people are looking like, oh, equity. Mm-hmm. So that's fine. So just let us know with regard to the loan. What kind of terms are you looking for? Are you looking for a traditional loan from a bank? Do you want individuals or companies to loan you? And what kind of loan terms are you after?
Okay, we would prefer having individuals and companies, since we can always convert them into shareholders. That would be an easier transition as compared to having a bank. And in terms of interest, definitely nothing above 8% interest. And then the duration we can convert.
Okay.
Sorry? Yeah.
You said 8%?
Sorry?
The interest, you said 8%?
No, 8%, nothing above 8%, yeah.
Okay, yeah, correct. Okay.
All right.
Okay. So Hope wants to know if your product is launched in stores yet, and if not, when are you planning to launch?
All right, so we've been talking to a couple of stores and we're going through the processes. We are also open to people who have stores. If they would like to have a demo, they can come and book at our website as www.quicksell.com, and they can book, they request a demo and we can come to their premises and do a full-on demo. Then we have a free trial promotion that we're currently having, such that if someone has a shop, a walk-in shop, a convenience store, a fashion shop, a supermarket, a mini market, they can contact us and then we can do a demo and they can get onto our free trial. But we are working with some bigger brands so that we can roll it out and hope you won't have to wait in the supermarket queues to get your lunch or to get something that you'd like to get.
Okay, great. I think my last question is, you said for your financials that you're going to have $50,000. Was that profit or revenue? And then what is the anticipated profit and revenue in year 2? Because I'm just trying to think of are you guys exponential growth or is it kind of like a steady growth?
Okay. We're looking at steady growth, and the 50,000 is from annual recurring revenue. We've taken up a model where people pay for licenses, so the software license, and that would be coming from our customers that would have paid for those licenses. I think I lost you on one part. You asked me where it's coming from, and that's just revenues, gross income. In terms of profits,
Go ahead.
in terms of profits, those will vary. So we had not put them there, but our income is standard. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much, Rainbow. Good luck. All the best. I don't think there are any more questions. Do you have any more questions?
No more questions at this time. If you're in the audience and you have a question, you have 5 seconds before we move to the next pitch.
3, 2, 1. Okay.
All right.
All right. Thanks so much. So our next startup is Takudwa Ashley Mulambo from I can't speak English. Forestry and Citrus Research.
There you go.
And it's a youth-led startup that is working with farmers, schools, organizations, and the government of Zimbabwe through relevant ministries and departments in sustainable agroforestry. So they have the Greater Green Project, and it aims to plant and monitor 1 billion trees in Zimbabwe by 2030 by leveraging their precision forestry technology. That's a mouthful.
Fantastic.
Okay.
You did well.
Let's hear from them.
Forest and Citrus Research is undertaking the Greater Green Project, which is a forest restoration project here in Zimbabwe. Zimbabwe is facing continuous depletion of forests and trees with an annual deforestation rate of 300,000 hectares per year. Loss of forest and tree-based products and ecosystem service outweighs food and income potential. And 90% of planted trees lack accountability, where 65% of tree planters are clueless about the performance of trees they plant. So we optimize precision forest technology solutions by figuring out the right place, the right size, and the right trees to plant using Plant Master software and Plant Plan software. We are bringing value to the farmers and the government in terms of tree monitoring, risk reduction, access to tree seedlings, and also tree performance data. We are targeting 500,000 hectares, which is degraded, which can give us up to $200 million in terms of revenue. And we have a competitive advantage of innovative technology solutions. Our revenue is going to come from planting of trees, giving us up to $50 million by 2030, and also from monitoring, giving us $2.6 million. So right now we've managed to generate $129,000, which is now taking us into the phase 2, whereby we are going to establish our nurseries. Then into phase 3, where we start our tree planting, monitoring, and evaluation. We are looking for $75,000 to be invested in technology, development, iteration and research, operations, marketing and sales.
Okay. Thank you, Takudwa.
Thank you. Are you with us?
And while he's joining us, Takudwa, someone said you were going so fast. So could you please just maybe give us a summary again of your startup? Because I think people missed something. So just give us like a brief summary.
Very brief.
Yeah.
If he's here.
It says it's joining by audio only.
Okay. Audio's okay.
Thank you very much. I'm Takudwa Mlambo, CEO and founder of Forest and Citrus Research. So what we are doing is to plant and monitor 1 billion trees by 2030 using precision forest technology. We are using a software which is in 2 phases or 2 categories, which is the Plant Master and the Plant Plan softwares. So what the Plant Master does is the messenger that is being utilized by the farmers. So they enter information there about plant notifications, what they have planted, and then we start to track each tree that has been planted. And what the Plant Plan software do now is to process that data that is collected by the Plant Master, so we can make analysis of that data, and that data can now be utilized by the government, NGOs, and other companies that may want to track what's happening. Thank you.
Okay, that is
Okay.
sufficient. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. So,
Okay,
do you have
okay.
a question? Go ahead.
I want to go to the money. Okay, so I heard, if I heard correctly, that you are looking for $75,000, and you said you have raised $129,000. Is that correct?
Yes, sure.
Okay, so with the $129,000 that you've raised, is that tied to attraction? I just want to hear, like, has this been mostly like grant input, and then for the 75,000 extra, how are you planning to raise that? So I want to understand a little bit for the money that you have raised and what you guys have done with it so far, and then the extra money that you want to raise, how you want to raise it, and what your intentions with that are.
Okay, thank you very much. So in terms of the 129,000 that we have raised, we have managed to raise it from grants. So for instance, from Potras, we participated in a hackathon in 2022 where we pitched this project, and we are receiving funds from Potras around 25,000 US dollars from Potras. Then we are in touch with the IDBZ, which implements climate projects here in Zimbabwe, and they are ready to support us with up to 50,000 US dollars. And also we pitched the project also to the University of Zimbabwe Innovation Hub there. And our project is also part of the Innovation Hub at the University of Zimbabwe, and they can support us with up to 50,000 as well, US dollars. And some of the money that we received were in kind. We managed to participate in a regional training workshop in Arusha, Tanzania, for forestry and tree-based mitigation to climate change workshop there. So, and also some came from other partners for example, at schools where we are training school children's. So that gives us to 129,000, and now the 75,000 is going to assist us in developing further, especially on the software technology. And this we are looking for grants. With this project, we are targeting grants mainly.
Okay, thanks.
Okay, so thank you for that. So the $75,000 that you're looking for is grant money.
Yes, that's grant money.
Okay. All right. So you said at some point that you're going to make $50 million from selling the trees. So I also want you to explain your revenue model, and also just finding out how much you've made thus far from selling trees.
Okay, so what you understand by this approach needs to be done systematically, well thought about. So we have a 3-phase reforestation framework that we are following, whereby the phase 1, we are engaging stakeholders. Then phase 2, we start our necessary developments. Then in phase 3, now we'll be starting the tree planting, monitoring and evaluation. So you cannot just start by planting a tree, but you have to first develop those trees. So by generating 50 million, these trees, we are partnering with the schools. So primary and secondary schools are actually our necessary hubs. So targeting about 5,000 schools, and each school can produce up to 50,000 trees per year. So these trees can now be sold to the government, for example, because they have a mandate to restore degraded land across the country. So these trees can be sold to the government, or also to people who want to do plantations. So each tree is going to be sold at $1, because this is mass production of trees. We cannot put higher prices on these trees. So $1 a tree, and because we are helping school students with on their education with practical skills and also other inputs, we are going to get at least 0.05 cents as our commission, just that little amount, and the rest will also contribute to the development of those particular schools. So that's how we are going to generate by selling those trees. Then by using the software, we are going to charge a utilization of the software by the farmer, for example, who manages a plantation. So we will be tracking whatever is happening to those particular trees. So we can charge a particular fee, for example, $100 per year to those farmers, and we are targeting at least 25,000 farmers.
Okay, sorry, because we don't have too much time. So if you can quickly answer the second part of Oxy's question before I go into the question that's come up on the screen, which was how much have you made so far by selling trees? Quick answer.
Okay, sorry. I want to. Can I have a repetition of a pattern of the second question?
How much have you made thus far by selling trees, or have you started selling trees at the moment?
Okay, on average, we have managed to generate at least 3,500 by selling trees as profit.
Okay. All right. Thank you. So there's a question from Farai Mudzingwa. The lifetime of a tree is pretty long. How do you ensure the relationship you have during nursery stage is still present when it comes to harvest?
Okay, these trees differ at nursery level. For example, moringa, with moringa trees, you can have it up to 6 months on nursery. So, and other trees may need to be grafted or propagated. They may take up to a year or even 2. So, because we are in a close relationship with schools, we continue going there because we are training the students how to propagate these trees. How do they graft? How do they do all those sorts of practical skills development. So it's an ongoing thing that we are going to be in touch with this course.
Okay. All right. And then last question. These trees also are used for herbs. So how do you intend to curb that when you monitor the trees? I'm not sure that I understand the question, but maybe like moringa, maybe sometimes the leaves can be like taken or something to make the moringa herb. So
okay,
like the depletion of a tree or something like that, I think.
Or if it gets cut down for some use or something.
Yeah.
Okay, generally all these trees that are being planted have got a use either for medicinal, either for fruit, either for timber, either for wood. So at some point there is harvesting which is going on. So what is important is to make sure that each and every tree that is planted survives and reach its maximum potential in terms of productivity, and also getting the full benefits that it can provide. For example, if it is shade, clean air, water, purification, and whatever. So the monitoring part is to make sure that we derive the maximum benefits from each particular tree, and also protecting it from effects, for example, like fire, pests, and diseases, something like that.
Okay. Thank you so much, Takuzo. You can hear it in his voice that he's very passionate about the work that he does. So all the best, Takuzo. We'll go on to our next startup.
Okay. So thanks, Takuzo. Our next startup is Joseph Manjera, and his startup is AgriProf. AgriProf is a startup company envisioned to be a leading supplier of affordable and high-quality solar-powered irrigation and small home solar systems through a pay-as-you-go model in Zimbabwe. Apart from reducing high upfront costs, this innovative financing model will also help to accelerate green economic growth by making solar irrigation systems affordable to smallholder farmers. All right, Joseph, let's hear your pitch.
Climate crisis is a water crisis which needs urgent attention, and irrigation is part of the solution to strengthen farmers' resilience against climate change. And the solar irrigation is one of the solutions to support smallholder farmers to actually venture into irrigation farming. However, it is still beyond the reach of many. So we at AgriProf, we are making solar irrigation system more affordable through a pay-as-you-go model, where we reduce the burden of high upfront cost to farmers. And our target market is 20% of rural households across Zimbabwe. And most of the competitors are not really deploying this model, and we are also aiming to link it to the warehouse receipt system. And we have two revenue models: monthly interest based on the pay-as-you-go, and also commission as a distribution agent. And we are projecting at least 25,000 in the next 5 years as profit before tax, based on the worst case scenario where we only sell one solar system per month. And we intend to open branches across rural districts and also scaling up to other countries. And we are asking about 20,000 to open distribution shops across rural districts. Thank you so much.
Thank you. All
Are
right.
you with us, Joseph?
Okay, with audio. Joseph is with us with audio. Can you hear us?
Yes, thank you.
Okay, thank you for your pitch.
Are there any questions from the audience? Joseph, so maybe you can talk us through your revenue model in particular. You know, how do you make money from the smallholder farmers? And then I also want to understand what your traction looks like so far. What have you done? Have you sold a system? You know, where are you in that stage?
Okay, thank you so much. So, you know, in terms of the revenue model, what we are doing is that we have the key revenue models. Number one, it's interest based on the pay as you go. So we are going to charge interest on the solar system, and it's 1.5% of the total value of the irrigation system that a farmer will pay along the lifetime of the system. And the second one, it's actually on the cash basis. And in this case, we are going to be a distribution partner of major manufacturer of solar irrigation system, and we are going to charge a commission. So a commission from that, it's also part of the revenue that we are going to get from it. And for now, what we are doing is we are currently building the business, and we are really making progress in terms of ensuring a solid inventory of solar irrigation system. In October, we will be able to ensure consistent supply to farmers. Thank you.
Okay, and what was your ask, Joseph?
So at the moment, we are asking 28,000.
28,000? Lost him.
I think we lost him.
Oh, you're back. Sorry, we lost you for a second. Did you say 28,000?
Yes, 20,000 to be able to open shops in rural areas and do the mapping, because you know a solar irrigation needs a sort of mapping so that you'll be able to implement it in an area which is a high potential to ensure viability also.
Okay, and how much of your own funds have you used in the business thus far?
So far at the moment, we managed to raise 5,000, which is what we used from January up to now to be able to register the company and also to make some progress in terms of ensuring supply for some solar irrigation systems and part of the solar systems that we have in the inventory at the moment.
Okay, and then with regard to your ask, how do you want this money? Is it a loan? Is it equity? We like to know how. We don't want money. It's important.
You never know who's watching.
Yeah.
Okay, so for us at the moment, we are actually looking for a grant because we want for us to be able to take a loan. It's a long-term plan. So at the moment, we are looking for a grant so that we'll be able to really roll out, and maybe at a later stage, then we can be able to take some loans. Thank you.
Yes, and that was okay, so there's some questions from the audience. Hope wants you to clarify if your product is specifically solar irrigation or is just the solar aspect. So.
Okay, so it's actually a solar irrigation system. So it covers the entire system from the solar panels, the batteries, and also the pump itself. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so there's another question. How has the currency volatility situation in the country affected your business model?
Yes, so you know what? In any economy, there is what we call risks, and I think from the financial side, the financial risks are there, and from the operational side, we have also operational risks. But at the moment, in terms of the volatility, one thing that is very important is that once you peg uh, your revenue based on the USD, there is a sort of stability in a way, because all our products are based on the USD price. So whatever the movement that happens in the financial system, the impact is not that big. Yeah.
Okay, and Farai wants to know if you have contingencies in place with regard to the interest revenue model, given that our currency tends to be affected heavily by inflation. But I think this refers back to pegging it in the US.
Okay. Yeah. So apart from,
To add on that.
yeah, maybe what I can add is also that, you know what, as far as solar irrigation system are concerned, and we are dealing with farmers, we are working in a multi-stakeholder approach. So once we are implementing this one, we are also going to work in terms of partnerships with other players. So once there is a partnership, there is an opportunity to leverage on other aspects from other players. For example, where we working with the distribution partner, we are able to share the risk. So it's a matter of partnership and share the risk, and then we see what to happen along the process. Yeah.
Okay. And then where do you get your solar systems? Are you manufacturing it or just reselling it?
We are not manufacturing; it's a reselling of the solar systems.
Okay, great. Yeah, I don't think you need to answer wait. That's your private information. Okay. Perfect.
So I think that's it. Somebody wanted to know what the trees are that they're planting, but I think that was for Takuzwa. So all sorts indigenous and
Wrong startup.
yeah, wrong startup. Okay, well, thank you so much, Joseph.
Thank you.
Yeah. We'll move on to the last startup of the day, Ploganic by Heather. So Ploganic is a circular economy brand that's on a mission to reduce the amount of toxic chemicals that go into personal care products. And she's also aiming to reduce the amount of empty cosmetic bottles that are being thrown into the environment. They currently use and source natural raw materials within the African ecosystem to produce their premium personal care products, and they're good for the skin and good for the environment. So, Heather, let's hear from you.
We're not.
In Zimbabwe alone, there's 300k plastic waste that is being produced every year, and only 10% of that is being recycled. There are also harmful chemicals that goes into personal care product, and these chemicals cause diseases like cancer, asthma, autism, and other health issues. So we are bringing you Ploganic, and we are implementing a refilling program whereby we tell our consumer to bring back their empty container and get a discount on their next purchase. We are also producing premium personal care products that are all natural and they're good for the skin and the environment. Currently, we are targeting women between the ages of 18 and 40, and that is 3.6 million of the women population in Zimbabwe. We are focusing on our product expansion and also customer retention so that we can be able to check our results. Currently, we've sold 90 plus products, and we are looking into getting 5,000 revenue 1 year after we get our investment. We are also focusing on creating an online shopping experience for our customers, having physical stores, and really putting effort into social media. We are also going to partner with retail stores and also distributors so that we can boost our sales. We are looking for $100K in exchange for 30% equity so that we can be able to put that into product development, branding, research. So what are you waiting for? Join the Pro Gardening family as an investor, mentor, partner, consumer, employee, and a donor. Thank you so much.
Okay.
Thank you, Heather.
That was a very warm invite to all stakeholders.
Yes.
Are you with us, Heather?
She's with us in audio. Everybody today had.
Hi.
Heather.
Hi. Can you guys hear me?
Yes, we can hear you. Thank you.
Amazing.
Well done for your pitch.
Thank you.
Okay, I'm gonna start us off with question money. Okay, so you want $100,000 in equity investment,
Yes.
right? Okay. So
Correct.
with regard to that, your evaluation is what is your valuation? 301,000.
Yes, 300K thousands. That is our evaluation for now, considering that the product that we have and considering also the team that we have and considering also the growth that we are going to make and also the upcoming sales that we have.
Okay. And so far, how much have you sold? What is your traction like?
So far we just launched on the 6th of June of this year. So far we have sold 90 plus products, and also we have an order coming that has they want 30 products, and we also have products in our partner shop called Pima, which is in Kigali, Rwanda.
Okay.
Okay. And then as for the Zimbabwean market, can you tell us about your plans to encourage consumers to bring back the empty packages? Like, how do you plan on shifting the mindset? Because we basically use our products and then we go into the store and we buy new ones.
Sorry, can you rephrase? I think I lost you a bit.
So I said, how do you plan on shifting the mindsets on getting consumers to actually bring back the empty bottles to be refilled or to get a discount as opposed to just consumers buying new products every time? So what's your marketing plan, I guess?
So for us, we are really focusing on educating, because we feel like when you first educate someone about what exactly your mission is and what are the benefits of doing what you're doing, they'll be most high likely to be convinced to bring back the empty container, because one, they're like, oh, we are doing good for the environment, because at the end of the day, we are living in this environment, and also we want a better future for the next generation. We cannot now come in and destroy the environment that we have. So it's all about the mission. When we first educate them about the mission, now they'll be able to be like, okay, yeah, I can bring back the empty container because I'm doing a good deed.
Okay, so I guess just to push it a little further, in terms of educating, what's the actual plan? Are you using social media? Are you going to radio? Are you using schools? Maybe also understanding your target audience.
Yeah, thank you for that question. Because if you look at our target audience, is between the ages of 18 and 40, and most of these people are available on social media. So far, what we've been using platforms like LinkedIn to really spread awareness about what is actually circular economy. How can personal care product actually contribute to a sustainable ecosystem? So in this most situations we've been using social media, but we are planning on also like doing programs where we host events and invite also guest speakers so that these people can better be educated about how we are actually disrupting the circular economy industry using personal care products.
Okay, so we have a question from Farai. If you own the relationship with the customer via your direct to consumer model, what are the pros of also distributing via retailers since they'll end up taking a cut?
So you find out, thank you so much, Farai, for this question. You find that the advantage of actually using distributors, it better spreads awareness, because on our content it actually says someone should recycle the container, and as well that what we are planning is for our expansion we have a store in that specific city or in that specific country, so that that person can bring back the empty container. So it spread awareness, and also in terms of increasing our sales, you find that even if you say, oh, the distributor will be taking a cut, but you find out it also increases your sales and also your visibility in that sense.
Okay.
Someone says, great business idea. What other countries are you presently available in?
So far we are only available in Kigali, Rwanda, and only Zimbabwe.
Okay.
Great. Someone's trying to be funny. Why not? They said this is just for Rwanda, not Zimbabwe. But why not? Yeah. So can you answer these guys? They said this will not work in Zimbabwe. What do you have to say to that?
I think I would say this will definitely work in Zimbabwe, because if you look at the Zimbabwean personal care industry, can you give me like 3 top brands, personal care brands that are into sustainability, that are actually encouraging their consumers to learn more about how personal care products can be sustainable, and the companies that are actually using all natural raw materials that they source from African farmers to actually better make connections and partnership with this farmers, right? So this is a huge market for us to actually penetrate in the Zimbabwean market, because we are bringing a new concept of actually teaching people about circular economy in the personal care industry.
Okay, great. Are there any more questions? Somebody says this is what Africa needs. So
Yeah. And then the market valuation, I feel like she did answer it when I asked initially, but,
Okay.
But we'll just ask it again in case you need to. Nkosikona says, how did you reach that market valuation?
Okay, so for us, we valued the amount of dedicated people that are on our team. Currently, we have 7 ladies that are working tirelessly to make sure that our customers are satisfied. We also evaluated using the sales that we have made so far, the partnerships that we have, and the incoming sales that we are having, and also the sales that we are going to make. So,
All right.
So
Thank you.
That's it. Yeah. Thanks so much, Heather. All the best. And thanks for joining us by video.
Yeah.
thank you so much.
All right. So that's our 4 startups for today. So before we vote, I would just say that please vote for one person. I haven't opened up the voting link yet. So as soon as we do, you have 10 minutes to vote. There's going to be a link and a QR code that you can use to vote. So while we're voting, we're just going to listen to an up-and-coming artist, and then when he's done, we'll close the voting. So please can you share the link, the voting link, and then I will open up votes.
Okay, and as I always say, if you don't vote, you're voting for the winner. So please, can you make sure that you vote for your favorite? Who did you think, was most interesting to you and was most inspiring in terms of what they do? But yeah, this is why we're here. We want to spread the word. So not voting, I think, is a very bad thing. So please, we're giving you time. Go online. Vote. It's really fast. It won't even take you too much time. But yeah, let's get behind these startups.
Yeah, and so we'll just give you a summary of the startup. So QuickTill is wanting to disrupt the retail industry by introducing paperless receipts. And then Takudzwa and his organization want to plant and monitor 1 billion trees in 2030. And then Joseph of AgriPulp have introduced solar irrigation systems and largely work with smallholder farmers. And then Heather, who we just heard from, is introducing circular economy brand with a mission to reduce the amount of toxic chemicals in personal care products and to reduce the amount of plastic waste that is produced by personal care products.
And that's organic.
Yes.
Okay.
So please vote for your favorite. In the meantime, we will hear from Panashe Kachimbola. And he is 22 years old. He was raised in an orphanage and placed at SOS Children's Village. He's an aspiring poet and a motivational speaker, and he's looking to change the world through poetry and his art. So let's hear from Panashe.
Panashe Kachimola, they may call my name. Yes, and yes, back and back again. Yes, some may want to look for my personal information. Facebook is the way to go. Panashe Kachimola, that's it. Then the Instagram way most of the people like. It's called Kit Cola. Then the my Gmail or my email, Panashe Kachimola 567, the way to go at gmail.com. Yes, the location is Domboshawa. They may see. I see the tears of a girl child orphan. Some intend to take the advantage of doing vivid and damage to such children. They don't have the pain. They don't have the heart to have that empathy, to put themselves inside the shoes of the girl child. Why do you act like you are not human? Each and every day, morning until night, you see them driven tears on their cheeks miserably. Because there are a lot of teeth inside the world, ready to chew and pull them down. Girl child, is it their own story? Is it their own way of forcing men to have such life? Don't you have that kind heart to feel sorry for them? Girl child orphan. Girl child orphan. Sometimes when I think about it, I just stare up to the Lord. Why and what can be done to them? Girl child orphan. I feel sorry for the girl child orphan. Lord, bless this girl child orphans, most of them vulnerable.
So have you guys had a chance to vote?
We hope you are actually done voting.
I'm in the process, so Tazoka, say something inspiring.
I don't think I need That's putting me on the spot. I don't think I need to say anything inspiring. If you weren't inspired by those startups, I am certainly not going to inspire you. But yes.
Tell us a story for two minutes.
A story for 2 minutes.
Yes. Because we want to give everybody a chance to vote.
Oh my goodness.
Okay,
there's nothing to make a girl go black than saying that.
Let me ask you some questions. What do you think is needed to improve the startup ecosystem further in our country?
Okay. Ooh, a lot. Okay, to improve our startup ecosystem, I definitely think there needs to be more internal support and just like us buttressing each other as Zimbabweans. And this is not just financial, but this is also even just like with resources, with soft things. You know, sometimes people just need space. Sometimes people just need mentorship. Sometimes they just need an opportunity or a link to a certain person or a business for their model. So I feel like this is really key. And this is why we love to provide a platform, right? Because you might be watching and you might say, oh, I have exactly what these guys need, or I have a contact with a school, or I have a contact with a retailer. So I feel like that's something that's really that could be strengthened within our ecosystem.
Yeah, and then I also think additionally, if we continue to grow a venture capital industry, it's very nascent, but I think, and that can come in the form of many things, like Quick Till said, they're looking for a loan, but not necessarily from the traditional banks. That could be an angel investor or something like that, So I think in one respect or another, we're all investors, but it just depends how we frame it and how we look at it. So I think we need to definitely grow that side of it.
Mm-hmm.
With that being said, let's see who is getting the $10,000 worth of Amazon Web Service credits. That's what the winner will get. And then, of course, they're part of our ecosystem, our community. And then everybody who showed up today and presented their businesses will walk away with $5,000 worth of Amazon Web Service credits. So like I always say, showing up is half the battle. So are we ready to learn who the winner is? 33 responses, 34. Okay, I'm going to stop voting now.
Okay,
And we will find out who the winner is. So, do we know? Support, can you put, I think I know who the winner is.
I'm just waiting for it to come up. I'm like trying not to look back and I don't really want to see it back here. Can we get it up on the screen?
Get it up on the screen. Okay.
So today's winner.
Who do you guys think it is? Anybody? Who do you think it is?
Support is putting this up on the screen, right?
Yeah, they are.
Okay.
Are you guys good back there?
It's coming, it's coming, it's coming, it's coming, it's coming. Today's winner is Quick Till. Well done, guys. Well done.
Delia, do we have you online? Can you just come back online? Maybe tell us a few words. How are you feeling?
Yeah, well done. I think she's here by audio.
Hello, how are you?
Hi, well done.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much for having us, and thank you to everyone who voted. We are so humbled and honored. We can't wait to serve you and have you using the application.
You better bring that till quick. Well done,
Definitely.
girl. Well done. And also well done to everybody else. If people can also join us, Heather, Takuzwa, like, can we just get everybody in audio? You guys, well done to you as well. It's never easy coming, doing your pitch online for people. And also, it's definitely there are other people out there who are listening who might be interested in your particular business, even if you weren't necessarily the winner. You're definitely all amazing participants. So just would love to hear a couple of words from each of you. Takuzwa, Heather, are you guys there?
Yes. Can you rephrase the question?
Yeah, no, just wanted to hear your words, a few words for you, for your teammates, just anything you want to say.
Yeah, thank you so much, guys, for those who voted. And don't forget to get your Organic product you can follow us on Instagram, on Facebook, on LinkedIn. We are on every social media platform as Organic. Even on TikTok, we are also there. So don't forget to purchase a product today. Thank you.
Nice. I like the hustle doesn't sleep. The hustle don't sleep. Great. And what about the others? Are you guys still online with us?
I think not. Well, thank you so much, everybody, and congratulations again to Quick Till, Muku, and Tatenda. If you guys just want to say hi.
Oh, there's Takuzwa. Taku, do you want to say a few words? Well done.
I just want to thank you for this wonderful opportunity. Yes, it is a platform for us to refresh our projects so that we can take them to the next level. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Okay,
Well done.
thank you, and all the best. I believe in you guys. 1 billion trees by 2030. Let's do it.
And is Joseph here or no? No. Okay.
Okay, well, thank you. That's it. Bye. I'm joking.
Really?
Muku and Tatenda, do you guys want to come say hi? The guys behind the system.
Hi, everyone.
Maybe mute.
Yeah.
We will carry your message with. That's the wonderful support team, Muku and Tatenda. We appreciate you guys, and yeah, we just want to say well done to everybody, and we're so happy that you joined us. Number 21, I'm amazed. It feels like yesterday that we had our first episode. So This is really inspiring. And thank you to people who have been watching us from the beginning. Farah, I know you're always here. It's amazing, like, to just keep supporting the ecosystem that way. Achigambi, you're also one who's like super there. Tafadz Wachperity, you're also always there. So we really appreciate you guys, just supporting the ecosystem and supporting the initiatives. Let's keep doing that. That's what we need to grow.
Yeah, definitely. So we'll see you guys next time. Enjoy the rest of your week.
Bye.